Well, we made it up to Manistee National Forest. I'm up here to my buddy's house, Mike Trailhawk Dunn. And this is, over here is Alley Lake. This is the little cabin. And we're going to be doing some hiking, so check it out. Got the fire going. And right over here is the Manistee National Forest. We got some wood. We're ready for the fire. Keep her going all night long. So here we are at Nichols Lake North Recreational Area, Manistee National Forest. We're getting ready to go back there and do a small section. And here we go. All right, and we've found the parking lot.
Yep, way up here at Nichols Lake parking, getting out on the NCT. Nice little spot. Of course, this is a pay station.
Right. So keep in mind, if you decide to come up here, that it's going to cost you $5 per day per vehicle. So
they do have park passes for senior citizens and volunteer workers. You can get the park pass. I think it's like 300, 400 hours of volunteer work, and you get a free park pass for pretty much all these parking spots.
And this is the trailhead. I got to get Belle out because she's impatient. And we'll get on the trail, guys. Well, and here we go at the trailhead. There ain't no maps in there, is there?
No, the map's empty today. Don't even show my place on this map. It's about right here.
Yeah.
I know that guy. That's Jim. That's one of the guys I was telling you about. He's one of the guys that helped build this trail back in the 1980s.
You got some walking sticks right here, too.
Yep.
And here we go.
Let the miles begin.
Let the miles begin. Manistee National Forest. Up here to
Nichols Lake.
Nichols
also,
Lake.
We're heading towards Walkup Lake.
Yeah. And this is approximately 7 miles round trip. And we are going to go check on a specific area. And when we get up to it, we'll let you know more. But now, what is the old white?
It's meant for spur trails.
Okay.
This connects the parking to the main actual NCT.
Okay.
I can't remember. There's a specific name for the white and the blue color. I can't remember the name of it right offhand.
So, Mike, how'd you sleep in the hot tent last night?
I enjoyed
It wasn't too bad, was it?
Nope. Stayed pretty nice. I was right down at ground level. Not too hot, not too cold.
And
Me and him did a lot of the work that day. Just because we were the most ambitious.
so if you see any of the work that you've done as we're going through here, point it out and then tell us what it's about. Uh-oh, I think I see one.
Yep.
Now, what is this, Mike?
This is an erosion cut.
That
this
right there?
This is the best place. Let's look right here just a bit.
Just a pinch.
The trail starts to dip down this hill, and when it rains, the water wants to funnel right down it.
Right.
So we come in here and we cut it. And this right here is literally a cut in the trail.
Right.
And we cut it out to divert the water off to the side.
And
it doesn't dig it out.
so it doesn't go so fast, slows it down so that you don't just ruin the trail.
And it cuts out, we cut it out there, we cut it out down here, we cut it out down here. We cut it out as many places as we can on these inclines, just to prevent it from getting too deep.
And how much time did you spend on this trail that day?
We spent almost all day out here. We spent a good 7 hours, 8 hours. We had a crew of about 5 or 6 people.
Right.
And we started right back there.
Right.
And we went about 3 miles from here.
Wow.
Doing cuts the whole
Lou,
way.
Thanks for getting in there and wrapping people up again. She's got to do her part. She's an attention getter. Lou, you are.
We did all this by hand. with Moxie hose and McLeod's. And yeah, we walked it out, did it all, walked back.
So it was some pretty good volunteer work, and this is required to keep your trails up and keep them in decent shape. And
we'll be coming back to here in a little bit and taking care of is this tree right here.
Right.
But we'll get that in a little bit.
Right. And we're coming up here on a nice, beautiful pine foresty looking. What is it? Pine grove?
Pine groves.
They're pine groves.
Old foresty pine.
It's very, very beautiful back through here.
This is all planted.
How old do you think some of these trees are back here?
If I had to guess, some of us were probably planted in the 50s and the 60s.
Huh.
Oh wow, I got my work cut out.
Yeah, look at that.
And it ain't even got the spring storms yet, and we've already got trees down.
Right.
People been crossing this one pretty good.
So you've been doing trail work.
Yep.
Lou, please.
No, I've done probably about 20, 30 hours of volunteer work on the trail with the Trail Association. But then I also, when I'm doing my little solo hikes, I clear brush, clear trees. I don't do a chainsaw yet because you got to be certified with the National Park Service. But I do what I can by hand, like this right here. Simple as.
Well, thanks for doing your part there, Mike.
I'll cut some of these down with my handsaw here on the way back.
Now, what is this trail right here?
This is just like a fire road, I'm assuming.
Fire road? But this is the clear-cut NCT trail right through here. That needs a little trail maintenance.
Little trail love.
Yeah, a little trail love.
A lot of them I'll be able to do with one cut.
And how far is this? About 22 miles from your place over there in White Cloud, or
22 by car, probably about 18, 20 by trail.
Right.
And the only time I've ever hiked this section right here was doing the erosion control.
Right.
It's kind of nice to just enjoy it for a day.
True. There's another erosion cut right there.
Yep. Sure is.
It's hard to kind of see it, but
we tried to cut in just a little to the side, so that way the main trail comes through here and it has time to catch. And then it comes all the way down into here. Because we wanted to make sure it just didn't come here and stop. So
right.
We just had to keep cutting.
Right.
We're coming up to a section that I know we cut a lot out of soon.
Right.
Because we're up here on top of this ridge. Not too much up and
nice
down
little drop
area,
down there, probably about 25-foot drop, maybe 30. It doesn't.
Reminds me of when you're walking up by the White River by the house.
Right. The bottom of that valley actually is probably closer to 40.
Yeah.
There's a little.
I think this is Walk Up Lake right up here.
Walk Up Lake. Well, we'll get down there a little bit and get a little piece of that Walk Up Lake if possible. Okay, so we come up on this little section, and Mike wanted to point out something.
You see the trail here down in this valley, in this low spot. That water just sit here and keep it all soggy and muddy.
Right.
So you can see it on both sides. It's banked up. You can see the green. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, you don't no more. Because we came in here and we cut all this back by hand for a good 30-40 foot down through here.
Right.
Just to give the water somewhere to run.
Right.
So it wouldn't pull up and it wouldn't get all muddy and soggy and nasty.
And this is how you do some of the trail maintenance work.
Yeah.
Some of the trail
maintenance. Just the maintenance.
Maintenance.
Not cutting in new stuff or anything. This is just stuff to keep the trail around for another 40 years like it's been here already.
Yes, yes indeed.
We love this trail and we want to keep it.
And this is the NCT trail up here, the Manistee National Forest. This is just a section we're doing today. If you like this style of video, please consider subscribing. And we notice a lot of people have been watching the videos and not quite so many people have subscribed yet. Don't be afraid to be a part of the community. I think there's roughly about 12% of our viewers that are subscribing. We sure do appreciate it. And we'll catch you down this trail just a little bit more. We're going to see what else we can find. We're coming up on that lake, ain't we?
We won't get too close to it.
Oh, we won't get too close? Huh?
I think we already kind of circled away from it.
We already circled away from it? All right. Well, we're going to get down here a little ways and get a few more little action clips off the trail. And maybe we'll see some wildlife. I hear something. What is that?
We can hear birds right now. I heard a couple cranes or something back the side.
And it's April 16th, 2022. It's roughly about, I want to say about 33, 34 degrees right now. Yep. Overnight lows up here in this location got down to about 28. We did... Yeah, it's going to get a little colder tonight. Good thing we got plenty of wood left for the hot tent. No. Didn't you say they're calling for possible snow accumulation next week?
Yes, not much, but they said there's going to be something.
Right. Yep. That's what happens when you come up, go towards the north of Michigan. Sometimes you got to wait a little bit longer for spring to hit.
Another thing here I thought of real quick, I just looked down and seen it. What's everybody hate when you're hiking and you come across and you stub your toe on one of these dang on roots?
Right.
We came in and we started shaving some of them down.
Right.
See how it's cut? We literally had it was like a pickaxe and we just shaved it down some. Just to make it to where you didn't catch it so much.
You don't trip so bad.
Yep, we removed a lot of that through here, and I completely forgot about it until I looked down and seen it.
You're like, oh my God, that's some of the work we did.
Yep. Some of our handiwork, you'd never notice it. You'd walk by it every day.
So what were you saying about trail
guardians? We got trail angels that help the hikers. Well, there's the people, the unsung heroes that help the trail.
Right.
I think they should be called the trail guardians.
I think we'll create a tag for that.
Yeah, they just show them guys some appreciation. I know I'm one of them, but there's plenty of other guys out here that's been doing this, maintaining this trail for 20, 30, 40 years now.
Right.
And I'm trying to be part of the next generation of people.
Right. And we need younger people to come out here and take control and keep pushing it, and then pushing it to their kids and their family and
keep this trail heritage.
Right.
Up.
We love it. We love it. And back to the trail we go. Sorry about the little shakiness. So we come up on this little area right here. What would you call that down there? It's like a marsh. It's pretty gorgeous.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't all full.
Yeah, when it's green out here, a lot of that's probably dried up.
We've had a lot of rain lately.
Right. And that's why I haven't been out hiking quite as much, is because of the weather temperature wise. And then all the rain being, 40 degrees or whatever. That's not really ideal to be out hiking and messing around in. I'd rather it be in snowing and go out hiking versus rain at 40 degrees. I think Bella's trying to get down to the water. Lou, are you trying to get that water? She's looking at it. Ew. Why are you licking your lips? I got clean water in my bag.
Yeah, that water, I wouldn't drink that unless it was an emergency.
I'm gonna
And then
snap
it'd be
a couple
filtered
of pictures
water.
of that when I get back. This area, pretty. I can't wait until everything starts blooming out and all the trees start filling out with greenery. This is so pretty in spring when actually everything starts budding out.
Yeah, trees ain't even really starting to bud yet.
No, it's been so cold and a little bit on the dreary side up here, hasn't it?
Yep. We've had more rainy, snowy days lately than sunny.
Right.
Sun's been poking out, but not very much.
You haven't had too many days above 40, have you? And
a few, but
you've had a lot more way under that.
yeah. And more nasty days, and then like one nice day, and then a bunch more nasty days.
Seems like we've been down in where I live at. We'll get a couple nice days here and there during the week when I'm working like 10-hour shifts. But as soon as weekend comes, it's raining. It's cold rain, or it's high wind with cold rain, or it's a mixture.
Yeah, I know we did a lot of work right over there. You can kind of see it from here.
That trail that runs along that switchback right there.
That's where we'll be in about a minute.
Yep, a hot minute. We're heading up that way. Lou, are you trying to get a drink of this? Let's see if you actually do want to get a drink. Come on. You gonna get a drink? Go on. See if you're gonna get a drink or not. Lou, is it good? Don't get your coat all wet. Is it nummy? This is really good water? I got a question. Would anybody filter this water and drink it?
I probably would if it was an emergency. But
I probably would if it's emergency.
just right now, I know there's plenty of other clean water sources around.
Right. So why take a mud hole, right?
Yeah.
Why take a mud hole?
Plus, you always want to try and get from a moving water source to
Right.
less chances of bacteria and stuff.
We're going to have to cross a little bit of this muddy area. Oh, there's a little crossing.
Yeah, there's a couple of logs and stuff around.
So this must be a typical area to kind of get a little haywire. Shit.
Because, yeah, I don't know how well that moves.
I don't know either. My legs don't spread out that far.
Starts getting firm
Right here. There we go. Woo! Ah, by God.
A few of the actual, like, real cuts. But we did more side cuts. And this is some of the evidence of what we cut.
Right.
You see these clumps of dirt down here like
Right.
this? That's perfect little pick size where we just came in and holds us down.
And if you wouldn't have done this, what would happen to this trail?
This trail would get deeper and deeper and harder to climb.
It would be really ruddy.
You'd be confined to that one little path.
Right.
You wouldn't have a way to get out of it.
So you see what they've done here. You have to kind of look close.
And like, yeah, here's clumps of dirt. I knew there was a few spots that we spent a couple hours at.
Here's a little spot right here.
Yep,
where it goes right off.
A cut to keep it right off the rip. And run it down.
Got another one right here where it kind of goes that way.
Yep.
So Mike brought me out here today to do the trail and talk a little bit about the trail maintenance and erosion control that they did out here. and to get some beautiful, beautiful scenery. Look at that. Gorgeous, isn't it? Comment below if you think that's gorgeous. If you like hiking as much as me and Mike, you would agree. It doesn't matter if it's spring, summer, or fall. And I realize there ain't no trees with very, very little budding out here right now. And everything looks a little dead, but it's still gorgeous.
You can see more of it right now, though.
God's country right here. Get away from the rat race. Get out in the woods. Get out on the trail somewhere. Throw a backpack on and go exploring, guys. Go exploring.
This would be a great spot, you know, set that hot tent up, middle of winter, hike down that hill, get out on that lake, ice fish, spend the day out there, and then bring it right back up here and cook it, eat it fresh.
And hopefully the bears don't come and visit you.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're still in hibernation anyways. We don't gotta worry about them bears.
They're just old trash bears up here.
Yeah.
That's what I call them.
You gotta blend in with your environment. Lou, see, you gotta let your dad come through here. We're gonna
find the trail.
Now we gotta get back on the trail. It was only just a little tiny walk off. I think it wraps down closer anyways, right down here. I got a little hyper when I seen it. I was like, wow, that looks pretty. Lou, I wish you'd quit ramming and jamming. But that's probably how we're already at 1.7. Lou's ramming and jamming. Look how that water's moving right there. It's kind of weird.
The wind. The wind is under the layers underneath.
I love coming up here to the Manistee National Forest and doing little sections of the trail. You know what? This is a gorgeous place. And it doesn't matter if it's spring, summer, or fall. Winter could probably be a little challenging some days, but you said it never really got terrible bad.
No. There was people snowshoeing this winter.
I wonder what kind of snow they got up here.
Our deepest snow, we probably had 6 to 8 inches.
Which isn't terrible, because that's kind of what we were getting down there in a couple days. You gotta watch that area. Sorry for that little jump. I wasn't paying attention and I hit a rut the wrong way.
That's another reason I always wear steel toes. I'm clumsy. A couple
Beautiful.
Canadian geese standing around down there.
Nice little workout today. Nice little hike. Great company with my old buddy Mike. Trailhawk done. We had a nice little stay up here to the cabin. It's been short but sweet. Did a little overnight camping up here with the hot tent. We got a little bit of more video footage from that, hopefully. And yeah, we're gonna get down the trail a little bit. One more little swing this way. Look at that, beautiful. That's beautiful. Well,
I don't seem to remember.
closed to motor vehicles, horses, and pack stock.
Yeah, like packing mules and shit. It's got 4 bullets.
Uh-oh.
They all look like 22. They shot through the fucking carts in there.
Alrighty. Ooh. What do you think about this?
Good drop right there.
Pretty. So we pretty much went all the way around this little lake.
Stayed up pretty high of it too.
What?
Canadian geese.
Where's he at?
Stuff like this way.
We hear ya.
We got some actual ducks right here.
What?
We got some actual ducks down here. Mallard.
Mallard ducks.
There's 2 ducks and a Canadian goose.
I think they went behind the tree. Oh, oh, they're right there.
Nice looking little mallard. We get much closer, we'll fly right out. As soon as them guys started honking, we'll stay swimming over. See a couple more.
They're just out enjoying their day. Beautiful area. So, now when I went up Dead Man's Hill, we're not in that location, but we're in Manistee. The trail was all like this. Really a bunch of tree roots. And an area and a huge climb. And here we go. This way. So, we made it up to Condon Lake in Manistee National Forest. This is a section of the NCT. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get a better view angle down here a little ways of the lake. We're in heavy pines right now. And we're up kind of a steep slope. So, it looks like it comes out a little bit to a better view down here. We're roughly about 3 miles in. Maybe a tad over that. This looks like a opening. This looks like not a real big lake. I think there could be parking down at this end because he said it looks like there's a road down here.
Right over there is a campground, I see.
And you could actually go down that steep hill.
There has been someone camping down there.
Bella's looking down there.
Shh, don't tell anyone, but I think I found one of my future camp spots.
Shh, this is an undisclosed location.
Well, technically, you're not supposed to camp by the water.
No. But as you can see, there's some can.
Campground on the other
There's a
side
can
of the
down there.
lake.
There's a can down there.
Yeah, someone else has done it. Doesn't give me the right to, but
I don't know how steep that is or slippery.
it doesn't look too slick.
So this is Condon Lake. This is a section in the Manistee National Forest once again. We did just come down this hill. We are doing a little cleaning on the way. So we were talking about erosion. What they done is trail maintenance. And we're also picking up the trail as we go. As we see stuff down here. It hasn't been terrible bad. But we have been finding some stuff. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Guys, if you think this is beautiful at all, click the thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. It helps small channels like us grow. And if you'd like to, feel free to share this video. And we're gonna go back up that little trail and down just a little bit. I think we're almost to where we turn around. I have to look at the thing again, the GPS. We're doing a little trail maintenance out here on the Manistee National Forest, the NCT trail that is, as Mike is part of the trail maintenance team and up here in, what is it, Western Michigan chapter? Western Michigan chapter. We've been doing some trail cleanup. Basically, Mike's found all that on this 3.5 mile stretch. Now we're turning and burning and heading back, about 7 miles total. And there she goes. Maybe not.
A little more.
I heard it. She don't want to surrender.
It's so springy, it don't want to break.
It wants you to cut it all the way through. There we go. And that is how you do trail maintenance up here to the Manistee National Forest for small limbs. Or in that case was a good sized limb, but anyways.
Not to mention I'm carrying a bag of garbage.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mike Trailhawk Dunn, for maintaining our trails up here in Manistee National Forest at the NCT. Part of the Western Michigan chapter, is that correct? Okay, yep, thanks again. And we'll get back on the trail. Well, we're all set up. And we're making some burgers. What's for dinner? Warming up some water for Bellas.
I'll be right back.
Burgers are done. Lou, are you mad because I won't share this burger with you? So we got the one hamburger down. Bella's dog food is soaking. And we got some beans. So far it's doing good. What do you think, Lou? Your stuff's almost soaked.